What is going on, family? We are back checking out Freeze the Fall's newest cover that they did at the Revelry, which is a great name for a music venue because it really is. It's super hard. But their cover of Bullet with Butterfly Wings by the Smashing Pumpkins. Again, Freeze the Fall, again, knocking it out of the park with their choice on where they're going with the cover. I feel like there's so much versatility and range with what they do in terms of the covers. It shows a lot of the different musical inspirations that they have listened to, like, throughout their lives. So it's just kind of cool to see them go anywhere from Lady Gaga to The Warning to something like Smashing Pumpkins. So again, a great choice. And let's go ahead and check it out because I'm already late on this. So we're going to get into it because we love Freeze the Fall around here and we're going to check it out now. And the fact that it's another live video, even better, even better. Let's go.
The world is a vampire. Sets to drain. Secret destroyers hold you up to the flame. And what do I get from my pain? Check desires and a piece of the game. Even though I suppose I'll show all my cool and cold like old Joe. Despite all my rage, I'm still so radically. Despite all my rage, I'm still so radically. Can someone just say what is lost can never be saved? Despite all my rage, I'm still so radically.
Oh my God. Like the bass line is like shining through like really, really well, I feel like, in this cover. And the same thing with like with Jonah's drumming in this one, like the overall like just sound of it is just coming through like really, really fucking hard. The guitars again sound great with Quinn's guitar, and I really love the fact that again that they've done this cover because I'm a bigger fan, honestly, when a lot of times when like a female vocalist will cover like a guy's song or a guy's male vocalist will cover like a female vocalist's song. I love the crossovers, and it just gives like a whole different kind of dynamic, a message behind the song when you're kind of switching up like who it's coming from. You know what I mean? Because like we've heard this come from Smashing Pumpkins, so like we've already got that perspective. So now that we're hearing it from like a female's, like it makes you just think about like the song differently, and it gives a different vibe to it, a different feel to it, and I like this as a cover in their repertoire.
Nothing but an animal. But can you fake it?
Fire.
For just one more soul. And what do you want? I wanna change. And what have you got? Feel the same. Even though I suppose I'll show all my cool and cold like old Joe. Despite all my rage, I'm still so radically. Despite all my rage, I'm still so radically. Someone will say what is lost will never be saved. Despite all my rage, I'm still so radically.
That whole solo section was fire too. Like I feel like again, I'm just repeating myself from the beginning, where I feel like all the musicianship is really shining through really, really well in this. Where that's one thing that I love about Freeze the Fall compared to like anybody else. Like let's just say even say like a cover band, if you will, where when you hear a cover band, they sound like a cover band. You know what I mean? They sound like they put this cover together and it just sounds different. It sounds better. And that's one of the things that I think that I am drawn to the most when it comes to like the way that Quinn sings, especially like in a live performance setting. Is like I feel like all the emotion from her voice, like she adds different levels of emotion to the lyrics that she does like really like in every live performance, where she like provides emphasis to something, where like she kind of makes it her own that way, where that she kind of owns those lyrics. And it's just really, really cool because, like I said, I've seen so many people like get up there and like they just live performances or not, and they just don't have the confidence in what they're saying. But like what I feel like I take away from this band is they have all the confidence in the world about like what they're doing, and I feel like they project that. And so like even though this is like a video from like an older set, like, and if you guys have seen any of this stuff recently, oh my god, the weekend, like last weekend, what they were doing. Oh my good God, they were like out in the crowd. They were getting into it. Like you if you haven't seen it, guys, their stage presence is on like 1,000 now. Like it is. Oh my God, the confidence is like, it's there, baby. It is there. Let me fucking tell you. And that was one thing that I definitely learned from my conversation with them, was that they have 1,000% confidence in what they're doing. And as long as like, the three of them are on the same page, they're growing together each and every day with the different roles and responsibilities of like what they do within the band and how they contribute to things within the band and how they all work together in really a great harmony, and how some people might do like one thing one time, the next person will do it the next time, and how it all comes together, and how they make their music is just really, really special. And I'm sure hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to them again and be able to share that with you guys. So I'm looking hopefully forward to that opportunity in the future. But let's go ahead and finish the cover.
I'm still just around in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just around in a cage. Then someone will say what is lost can never be saved. Despite all my rage, I'm still just around in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just around in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just around in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just around in a cage. Tell me I'm the only one. Tell me there's no other one. Jesus was an only son for you. And I still believe that I cannot be saved. And I still believe that I cannot be saved. And I still believe that I cannot be saved. And I still believe I cannot be saved.
Fire. Oh my God, another kick-ass cover from Freeze the Fall. I started off my entire YouTube channel with telling you guys that I was a hard sell on covers, but Freeze the Fall has never let me down with the cover. Like from the first one to the last one, and I will never like question whatever song it was in the future that they might ever choose to cover. I'll never question it again. I've learned with a few bands that they know what they're doing, they know how to pick them, and they know which ones are going to sound good. And this one, I feel like, again, I love like the fact that I get to kind of see like a punk rock energy kind of from the band, where like it's showing the versatility again, where like no matter kind of what their sound is going to sound like, it's going to be Freeze the Fall, and it's going to be great. So again, just love the Freeze the Fall. Make sure that you go get your merch. I got the official blue regular hoodie on today, and I'm gonna probably have to get some more t-shirts, guys, for sure, if we're gonna be for real. Yeah, because if there's any kind of shipping problems and all that kinds of stuff that's going on, like I don't even know what's going on in the world, man, anymore. I might have to just get some more just to be on the safe side. So make sure that you guys followed all the links in the description. If you need any of the help to get to Freeze the Fall stuff, it'll be all down there, right at the very top. And go get yourself something from their website, because everything on there is really sick. It's really great, and it's really comfy. I got 2 sweatshirts, and both of them are like the warmest hoodies I have. I love them both so much. Renee says, I have not heard One Left Standing. Oh my God. If you want to talk about getting me to cry today, I'll put that one on. That one, I can't listen to that song without crying anymore. That one does it for me. Oh, every time. Every single time. That's the one that like cuts me deep. You know what I mean? For sure. I think I have told you guys before, once upon a time, that like, for me, if you are an artist that gave me like that song that like really saved my life that day, like for real, like, you know, I needed this in my world. Like, I'm kind of forever in your debt to in my mind. And that's kind of how I almost feel about almost every Freeze the Fall song there's been, all of their originals. But yeah, One Left Standing for sure is the one that kind of like just really, really pulls on the heartstrings for me. So if you haven't heard that one yet, you should definitely check it out. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it today. But yeah, definitely go listen to that one. That's a great song. And the cool thing about that one, I'll give you a little backstory too about that song. Is that song wasn't even supposed to make it on the record. Like they did it for like a competition at their school. They wrote a song for like a talent show type of deal, and just performed at a school somewhere up there in Kelowna. And it's like the most beautiful song that they have. You know what I mean? It's so beautiful, and it's so great. So I love the fact that they still put it out there. I tell people all the time the story, if you have never heard about The Time of Your Life by Green Day was never supposed to be, you know, on the record. But that's like the one that everybody loves. Everybody loves Time of Your Life. How many people graduated high school to that song? You know what I mean? Like in the last 30 fucking years. Like that song is going to go on forever. You know what I mean? That song's like at every wedding, every graduation. It's like, oh, it's everywhere. And Billy Joe hates it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's funny how sometimes the songs that the artist, like at the time, might not have meant that much. They might become something more to them later. You know what I mean? So that's the beauty of art, man. That is the beauty of art.